This video may contain offensive language or be frightening to some viewers. Viewer discretion is recommended. We eliminated you. I'm just your average 16-year-old. I enjoy playing sports, hanging out with friends, and I'm a bit of a gamer also. And there's this one game which I've kind of been addicted to lately. I'm sure you've probably heard of it. Fortnite. I mean, pretty much everyone has. Even my mum. Only because she keeps telling me to stop playing that stupid game. But anyway, I had just gotten home from school, and my mum was working, so right off the bat, I knew what I was gonna do. I was gonna race to my PS4, boot it up, and jump on some Fortnite. The game was taking over the world right now. All my friends were playing it, people were talking about it, and I guess, because it was a free-to-play, pretty much anyone could give it a shot. I was skeptical at first. I thought it was just a cartoon knockoff of a certain Battle Royale game. But the more I played it, the more addicted I got. And I was actually a pretty good player. I averaged 20 plus kills per game and had 67 wins in total. I guess I had a lot of practice, much to the disapproval of my parents. But I still got my homework done, so I guess I got away with it. I hopped into a solos match, and for some reason, the server was pretty weird. Everyone in the game was wearing the Cuddle Bear skin. Now, a lot of people think that the Cuddle Bear skin is cute, but I just think it's creepy as hell. I mean, it's a little bit twisted, you've got to admit. At least I thought so. Anyway, I ignored it and just started playing. I landed at Tilted to get into the action quick, and got 10 kills right off the bat. I was pretty pumped, I was doing well early on, and I was hopeful I could win the game. But then I came across another weird thing about this server. Everyone's name in the game was, "We eliminated you." I was pretty confused, considering the fact that you can't take the same name that is already taken on the PlayStation. So this was pretty weird. I was thinking I must have come across a server full of hackers, but anyway, I ignored it and made it to top 3. The other 2 remaining players were battling it out in a fierce gunfight. My tactic was, a little bit sneaky I know, was to let them fight it out, and I would greet the winner of the fight with my heavy shotgun. Some people might say that's a bit cheap, but I call it tactical. I'd come this far, I wasn't about to give up my chance to get another win, especially against these potential hackers. I was hiding out in a tower I'd built, and I was surveying the battlefield, when I suddenly noticed something. There were words spelt out. The other players must have built it out of wood. It said a phrase which I'd seen. The phrase spelt, "We eliminated you." It was starting to get really weird and creepy, but like before, I ignored it. They just must be messing around or something. My attention went back to the 2 Cuddle Bear characters who were still shooting at each other in a cat and mouse game, hiding behind buildings and ducking out to shoot and taking cover again. One of them was clearly winning and soon killed the other character. Seizing my chance, I rushed at the last remaining player, trying to catch him unawares and push him back and shoot him in the head with my heavy shotgun. But for some reason, he didn't take any damage. And my game wasn't lagging, I was shooting him directly in the head, So now I knew he was definitely a hacker, because a heavy shotgun to the head would kill him instantly. Anyways, there wasn't much I could do if I couldn't damage him. It was only a matter of time that he inevitably killed me. Angry and frustrated that I'd gotten so close to winning, but got screwed over by a hacker, I flicked off the PS4, sitting there, slightly disgruntled. I stood up from my chair, stretching. I took in a deep breath, trying to calm myself down. Maybe I should take a quick break, I told myself, leaving my room and heading towards the front door. I could use some fresh air, maybe go for a little walk in the last of the afternoon light before nightfall. I reached for the front door, but before I opened it, I felt a buzz in my pocket. I'd received a text. I pulled out my phone and glanced at the message. My heart skipped a beat as I read the message. It said, "Get ready for your final elimination." But what terrified me the most was the image attached to the message. I opened it with bated breath. It was a photo of my house, and judging by the time of day in the photograph, it was taken recently. I was standing dead in my tracks. I was terrified. I quickly snapped back to and locked the front door and ran to my room, slamming the door behind me. I couldn't believe that this was happening to me. I looked down at my phone that was still in my trembling hand. I had to call the police. Once I got through, I told them about the stalker that was at my house. They told me to stay calm and assured me they'd be there soon. How soon is soon? I thought to myself, not feeling much safer. I slowly creep towards my window that overlooks the backyard. My bedroom is on the second floor, and I have quite a view onto the back lawn with trees and shrubs lining it. As I'm scanning the environment, some movement catches my eye. I sigh as I see it was just a shrub slowly moving in the breeze. Or so I thought, until a figure steps from behind it, staring directly at me. The figure was wearing a cuddle bear mask, and they just stood there, looking directly into my soul. But my heart really dropped when I realised I forgot to lock the back door. I turned to run out of my room to hopefully get to the back door in time, but I knew I was too late. He was only meters away from it, and he knew it was open. I stopped dead in my tracks, unsure what I should do, so I hid in my closet and waited, holding my breath, daring not to breathe. I heard the back door open, and footsteps coming up the stairs and towards my room. They stopped for a moment, just outside my door, before slowly creaking it open and stepping into my room. Terrified, I await my fate, hoping that somehow he doesn't know where I'm hiding. Oh shit. My phone was still in my pocket. I pulled it out with a sinking feeling in my stomach. The message was from the same unknown sender, and it simply said, "I know that you're in there." I'm back in the overworld, with another change to Gold's sprite. His now was transparent as Red's overworld sprite. I quickly checked Gold's profile, where this time the only thing that remains of him is his head with a transparent skin.
My cover and the kids drive.